Get ready to wind down and stretch with me in this really gentle 15-minute sequence inspired by my training as a professional dancer and Pilates instructor. We want to make sure your body is really ready to fully receive these stretches. So if you're not already warm, take a few minutes and warm up. I've linked a video right there for you to try out. It's about 8 minutes long. And I would also recommend here getting your body warm and keeping it warm with some warm clothing. So you can see I have some woolly socks and a little shirt that I'm gonna put on over my workout clothes just so that I can be nice and cozy warm. We're gonna be holding these stretches for a while and it's easy to get a little chilly. So the first stretch we're gonna take is incredibly simple. We'll just be lying on our bellies. Head could either be on your hands or to one side. Now, most of us might not even consider this a stretch, but it's a really brilliant way to decompress your spine at the end of the day and relieve tension in the nervous system, which is going to help us get more out of our stretches later. You also have the option of doing this lying with a little pillow underneath your hips. And if none of those positions feel quite right to you, you're absolutely welcome to lie on your side or on your back instead. You really just want to be comfortable, almost like you could fall asleep. We're going to start our stretch now, so come into your position, whatever feels best for you, knowing that you're welcome to change your mind at any time and shift slightly so you can stay comfortable. Full deep breathing here. I like to imagine there's a little balloon in my low back that inflates every time I inhale. And every time you exhale, pull the belly button up and in to support the spine. And we'll take several deep breaths here, relaxing for almost 5 minutes. It seems like a long time, but once you get into the groove with your breath and you start relaxing more fully, it's going to go by so fast. Take a moment and just settle in, tune into that breathing. You'll hear my voice again a few times throughout this, but I'll mostly stay quiet, let you listen to the music, and tune into your own body. One thing I really love to do here is turn my neck to the side, especially if you're someone who sleeps on your stomach like me. You probably have one side you turn your neck to more often, so this is a really great chance to balance that out. So you can take that turn of the head if you'd like, feel that neck stretch. And when we're about halfway through, I'll let you know so you know when to switch sides. We're a little over halfway through our stretch now, so if you've got your neck turned to one side, go ahead and turn it to the other now. Notice that this side might be quite different, maybe a little tighter or looser, so make any accommodations you need to make sure that that stretch is comfortable. And let's all again return to that image of a balloon in our lower backs, inflating with every inhale. And every exhale, pulling the belly button a little in and up off the mat to support our spine. A couple more minutes relaxing like this, enjoying your breath. And if you're a very visual person, you might also enjoy adding the idea of an image or a color here, maybe feeling a patch of warm orange light on your low back, warming and brightening as you inhale, and then fading gently to help you relax with every exhale. Keep breathing, let every muscle in your body let go, and you'll hear my voice again in just a little bit. Beautiful. If you drifted off or your mind started to wander, bring your attention back to your breathing now. Slowly, gently press yourself up onto your elbows. We're coming into a little back bend here. If you know back bending is not comfortable for you, please feel free to stay lying flat. Take your elbows a little bit in front of you here, even if you have the flexibility to put the elbow right under the shoulder. I find having the elbows a little bit kickstanded in front is actually going to help us open and release the upper back, where most of us really need this stretch. Know that you can always come back to resting flat, maybe wag your tail out, shake it out, or you could put your palms on the floor to make this more active, pressing into the hands and really testing your upper body strength here. Finding whatever version works for you. We're going to spend about 1 minute in this stretch. Shoulders can shrug up and down the back. And if you're in a back bend, make sure that without crunching the back of the neck, the weight of the head is up on top of the collarbones. Even though we're in an arched position here, still maintain that breathing with your image of a balloon. Inhale, inflating at the low back so tailbone moves down toward your heels. Exhale, hug the belly button up and in off the mat. One more deep breath in here, balloon in the low back inflates. And then exhale, you can press yourself back into a child's pose. You might really like to grab a cushion here to put behind your heels for your booty to rest on. Or you can do what I'm going to, which is put this underneath your forehead for a little cushion of support. And we'll just come to rest in child's pose position. Again, if this bothers your knees, your low back, or just doesn't feel right for your body, return to lying flat. You're still getting so many benefits from that position. Take deep breaths, still breathing that balloon into your low back. And let your head rest heavy on either your pillow, your hands, or the floor. Elbows can be a little bit bent here, so we're not doing that traditional really long active reach with the arms. They're going to be soft and passive, elbows a little bent, shoulders can soften down the back. And every exhale, feel that tailbone now get a little bit heavier towards your heels. Nice deep breaths. Again, if that imagery of a color, maybe a bright orange warm light on your low back helps you relax, go ahead and feel that light brighten with every inhale, and then gently dim with every exhale. Focus on your breathing, focus on relaxing your mind and your body. Know that even though these stretches are incredibly gentle, they're extremely potent and have a powerful effect on how we feel. So let yourself just receive those benefits and let go of the idea that you need to do anything. Just let yourself be here and enjoy the stretch. Slowly, gently press yourself up. Roll your shoulders. Might feel a little lightheaded here. We are going to take legs up the wall. So if you've got a wall or door close by, scoot your booty super close and then pivot so that you're lying on your back, legs up the wall. The more intense stretch is with the booty quite close to the wall. A little farther away will be a bit gentler. So put yourself where you're going to feel like you can stay for a while. Hands here can either be resting by your side, folded gently across your body, giving yourself a little hug, or up in what's called a cactus position, backs of the hands on the floor. This will give you a little stretch across your shoulders. Really, really nice if you've been sitting all day. So finding the position that works best for you, we are going to stay here and breathe. So again, really gentle stretch, but really powerful. We're getting our inversion in for the day, getting our feet up above the heart and getting all the benefits from that inversion. Reducing inflammation, boosting our immune system, and helping reduce and regulate our stress response. Full deep breathing here. See if you can just let your body get really heavy on the floor. Feel your tailbone really sink heavy. Notice if you've curled it up a little bit, let it lengthen towards the wall so that you have tons of space in your lower back. Full deep breaths here. Welcome to close the eyes, or if you have an extra t-shirt, blanket, or eye pillow, even put something across your eyes so you can kind of have a blackout and fully relax. Staying here and breathing, we're going to be here for about 2 more minutes. I'll offer a little variation to you now. If you're looking for a juicier stretch, you can send your legs out into a wide straddle, just letting gravity have your legs. This is a great way to stretch out your inner thighs, open up your hips a little bit, but it can feel very, very intense to some bodies. So if you try this and releasing your legs feels like a little bit too much, feel free to come out of it sooner than I direct. You can also bend your knees. That might take a little bit of edge off. Also completely welcome to just stay with legs straight up the wall. Again, getting so many of those inversion benefits, that's a great place to hang out. So joining me in this straddle, if that's comfortable for you, nice, full, deep breaths, and just let gravity stretch you out. You might notice as you stay here that without you really doing anything, your legs are just sort of slipping farther and farther down the wall. Totally normal. Just try to breathe into it and release into that stretch as best you can. Okay, excellent job. If you're with me in this straddle, take the hands to the outside of the thighs and give your legs an assisted press together. Then I always love to massage my hands into my thighs here and just, give those muscles a little push, traction. The spine feels amazing. And then as you're ready, go ahead and just hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze here. Heels together, toes apart, rock side to side. And then just roll onto your side. Take a moment, rest, and fully relax. Whew, that is it for this evening. You are wound down and ready to release and enjoy a beautiful night of sleep. If you enjoyed this workout and want to access other forms of holistic self-care, I'd love to invite you to my free Facebook group. I've linked that up in the description below. And if you enjoy free workouts like this one, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for stretching with me this evening, and I'll see you next time on the mat.